Okay, are we live? I think I'm live. Everything looks good. It's one of those things when you hit start on a stream, you don't quite know when the audio kicks in. So let's take a look. Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, the weekly stream of Planet Coaster. Let me just do a thing real quick. We are a little early. Hello, Jason Baylor. Hello, Dread Tank 27. Hello, Mr. Potato. Hope everyone is doing well. Hello, Lord Flanders. Hello, Sonic325. No, you did not miss the stream yesterday. I did see your comment. Oh my goodness, it's Papa Palm. My good friend Papa Palm. For those of you who don't know Papa Palm is someone from the Rat Pack. He's the moderator over there. Okay, we're gonna be building some cool stuff. How many hours in the park? Well, Clang Clang, we are, if I had to guess, not including the wipe and the hours lost, from the moment we started fresh to now is probably 50-ish hours. Maybe some lost time in there because I like to do this a lot. Whoa, this looks cool. I don't know what to build. Let me just think for the next 2 hours. And then, you know, that's a waste of time essentially, but that's how it goes. Thank you, Papa Pom. And with the new asphalt textures, our roadway and our parking lot is just looking so much better. Just the nice, clean look of this is amazing. The only problem that I have with the asphalt texture is simply that the, oh, $2 from Mason Lane. Hi, how's it going? Well, I think I should be asking you that, but thank you for the $2. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. But the only problem with the asphalt texture is just, it's such an obvious repeating texture here. Kind of wish it was one or two different ones. You're buffering. Try hitting F5 because I'm getting green lights on my end. Nothing I can do there. Hello, Kevin DeVos. Hello, Casper Zhao. Hello, Jules Griffol. Hello, Ben Wright. Let's see. Hello, RG King. Hello. Am I gonna work on some rides? I'm not sure. Usually the live streams are reserved for working on vehicles, miscellaneous details that aren't really important in an episode. Last episode, we were working on this building here. This is kind of the conjunction and transition building from the park and the backstage. So there will be an access road here. And you can see there's a large gate kind of blocking this off. Staff only, obviously. And, I want to throw some detail in this building a little bit. They are supposed to be, I'm thinking about putting a little medical office in here. It's also supposed to be the little security office off to the side. I'm awesome. Well, thank you, Andrew. And I'm glad the refreshing worked. That's generally the best thing. Can you build an articulated bus, if you know? I could. However, our buses have already been made, and I don't think we need any bigger buses than these. An articulated bus is essentially almost like probably 50% longer, and so it makes it a little hard. Or am I going to work on backstaging today? Not sure. We're probably just gonna continue work on the interior. That's probably generally where we need to start. We have some stuff in here to work on. A lot of interior stuff. I need to get this little restaurant area kind of flushed out. Oh yes, I did build all of this. We've been building it here on the channel for a little while now, according. Let's see. I want to get a window in here. We'll frame it and looking nice, but it really helps make the interior look good when you have windows on the inside. That way it looks like they connect to the outside a little bit more. You keep having to refresh. You're driving to Legoland. Well, I hope you have fun there. First time watching my stream? Well, welcome to the stream, 2DK. Hello, Joel. Welcome back. Okay, so in here, this is the clock workshop. We still have some stuff to do in here today. We did finish up this restaurant here, which looks pretty nice. Nice and clean in there. Hello, janitor, Mr. Mechanic. Keeping the park clean. Okay. Here are the choices for the stream so far. We can continue work on the clock store, which is probably necessary. The little shop right here. The second restaurant, or a new building interior. What do you guys want to see? You're in LA for your first time? Well, welcome to LA. I live on the East Coast. I can't really, say anything about LA, but hey, welcome to LA. Second restaurant, huh? A new building interior? Interior. New building. Clock. New interior. New interior kind of falls underneath. Let's see. Roller coaster. We're not quite ready for the roller coaster. Upstairs restaurant. Second restaurant. Clock. Can you put bushes and stuff around the rides? I will be. So these rides and things will have their own plazas kind of built around them that'll hopefully fit the theme quite well. The roller coaster will be built. I can give you guys a time frame for the roller coaster since that's a common question. So, what we need to do is establish these two plazas. I'll build the train station. And I think the exit point to this area. And at that point, everything is done except for the coaster. So if I had to guess, it's going to be about 3-4 episodes before the coaster gets started. An indoor roller coaster? That's a good workaround for my question. I already have that bin. As you can see, we have a wall. So we do have one. Don't worry. New wooden coaster Gnarler is amazing, and I highly recommend it for your park. That's actually what I was gonna work on. Not today, but I think that was the coaster I wanted to make. So if we go to coaster tab, if I can't find the coaster tab, I think that really shows how often I don't build a coaster. So this will be. This whole thing is gonna have a coaster on it. The weenie on this kind of hillside is gonna be a pretty cool, hopefully cool looking windmill-like structure. So I think that'll be pretty cool. All right, let's get building. Let's get building. Okay, so we are inside this structure now, and we can start laying down the new interiors for this second restaurant. As all the ads play in the background. Hello, Slamball Gamer. Hello, Blue Smoke 2. Let me just go and pause the game so it's a little bit more peaceful. And I would love to play music, but it's one of those things where if I play any music, copyright strikes are bound. I said weenie, so Brett is shook. Yes, well, he's not here at the moment to just say weenie for me. I really should just get a soundboard for him. Let's see. Tell you what, why don't we build this up a little bit. Thank you, Maxim out of 2003. Glad you like the content. Hello, Star-Lords. At the moment, yeah, well, you never know if or when a wild silverette will appear. Let's drop this down a little bit so it's not poking through the staircase too much. There's a problem. No copyright sound. I mean, I could. I would have to mute the endgame sound. Hold on. But I've heard those music guys so much that it's a little repetitive at this. Hold on. NCS. Let's see here. Ooh, that's loud. If you become buffering, just try and refresh. That's the best thing you can do. Bum, 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 bum. All right, there we go. We have some different music for you. It's a little. It's just a little high energy for. There we go. Alright. I think this is good. Okay, so we got this whole upper floor. Now, I'm going to keep the first floor, I think, stone. And maybe just some wooden supports here at the beginning. And do you think we should make this one a more of a pub? I think a pub would be pretty cool of a look, like some sort of Irish pub. So we can do that. Let's get rid of the Z fighting a little bit. Oh, people like the pub idea. It's good. You could add bar stools. I could. I need to make probably little bar stools, especially if we ever do a high top table anyways. In fact, it would be easy to make these into high top tables because I could just extend the height on those table surfaces a little bit. The new music's not too loud, is it? Like, I hope it's not. Let's see here. You want to see a red door and I want to paint it black? Yeah, that's copyright. In fact, me just saying that would probably strike there. Okay. So, let's see. These are the queue lines here. So we want to try and make sure people don't clip through too much in these areas. This can be seating. This can also be seating in as well. So the floor up here, we can just do a nice wooden floor. That's pretty Irish bar-like. Sign with a 4-leaf clover. Made out of basic shapes. Yeah, that would be cool. Or at this point, I could just get a billboard and use a custom image. Hola, Sasadre. How are you? I'm glad you can make it. I'm happy you guys are always excited to come to these streams. It makes me excited every week to put them on. In fact, they're probably the main thing I look forward to nowadays. Okay, so we got that. Can I not select this anymore? Is that a problem I'm gonna run into? That's fine. Just start anew. What am I making? I'm making an interior for a restaurant that's in our park. No, Tom, you haven't missed anything. We basically just started. We're working on the new restaurant interior. 2 streams a week. God, I wish. I wish I had that time. Yeah, I think so as well. And I might try and get more interesting roof shape, possibly. Like we do a half arching kind of thing. So we do what, 30 degrees? I think will be cool. Hey Bennis, I'm well. Hope you're doing well. And for those of you in the States, hope you get the long weekend here since it's almost July 4th. Or Canada, I guess. I mean, Canada Day, I think, was this weekend as well. So this is going to look weird at the start, but trust me, I think it'll be worth it. Okay, so that is the full length. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. For sure. I can't keep it as high it is now, just due to the roof clipping through in areas, which can be a little annoying to build around. But we're gonna try for like a semi-vaulted wood paneling ceiling here. And I'll build some exposed rafters. So something like this, just like almost like a barrel vault right there. What about a stone fireplace? Well, that would be cool. It might be a little hard to fit in place. And I think I have wood exposed outside. I do. Okay. So we'll have that, and then I guess we'll just have to flatten it for this area here. There's just too much stuff that I can't really hide very well. Oh yeah, you would like this type of ceiling in your house? My girlfriend's parents' house actually have that in their living room. He handmade his own roof, and that's kind of what it looks like. Though I think it has a better stain on it than the default wood that we're working with now, but still pretty cool. Did you miss anything? Nope, we're just working on a new interior. See, is that gonna poke out at all? No. Lucky. Okay, so we have some things to clean up a little bit. Now, does that... Nope, doesn't break anything out there. Do I have any DLCs for City Skylines? I do. I have After Dark and Mass Transit. I believe that's the only 2 I have. Actually, I might have to keep these. No Quali Beach yet? No, they're... If you want to know when Quali Beach releases, just wait a little while. I'm sure it will be announced here on stream live. We got all this stuff. So I like that. That'll be cool. And then we will try and make our rafters now. Do I play Banished? Yes, I actually have a couple little seasons of Banished on the channel. It's the Lady Designers Week this week. Well, I know they went to Eifling here this weekend, so they might not be done with it. It could have been delayed. But I'm not a part of that series. Okay, so we got all that. So we can drag this across now. I was technically invited. Like, I could have gone. But let me tell you, that last minute flight from the US all the way to here would have been a little crazy. And then I would have missed the stream probably. Let you guest star on the series? I don't know. Like you don't want to have too many hands in the basket at once, especially that. So, I actually don't think it would be a good idea if I was on Quality Beach. Now, if the series was designed to have a whole bunch of guests on it, like the what's the other large collab going on that's making a real coaster? I think Masked Bandit is working on that. Shoot, I'm forgetting the name. I sound like David Spade? I don't really know what David Spade sounds like off the top of my head, but thank you. Yeah, Planet Bro Coaster. That, yeah, no. That series is designed to have guests. So, that one would be easier to get into. I think going into Quality Beach wouldn't be, I wouldn't be able to offer much there. Emperor's New Groove? That's David Spade? But which character? Is it the actual king, or is it the villager? Build them a parking lot? They do need a parking lot. The llama. Ah, okay. Now I know. Cusco, yes, Cusco. Okay, I remember now. Okay, let's, we need some metal join here. So having this all wooden would be a little weird. So we'll grab this stuff. Me for the next collab? Well, I am working on a collab with Rudy Ringkimmel. If you guys haven't seen that. And I will say, the stuff you guys haven't seen that's been made. Oh, blowing my mind. It's just crazy. This one... Should I do another vault in this one, or should I leave this one flat? So it'll be flat, vaulted, flat. Yes. Yes, Dan Pan, the man. Okay. Yes, every good Planet Coaster park needs a good Uther's park lot. Yes. That's... Flat roof? Yeah. We also today might extend our fleet of vehicles, one more vehicle. Last week we built our pretty cool Jeep. I really like the way this turned out. It's a very simple design, but it reads really well. And I think that's why I enjoy making these vehicles, is that they can be really simply put together. But we just need a little bit more variation. I think something cool. Do a sports car. Everyone asks for a sports car every time. Jeeps can't read? Well, let me tell you, when it's sweltering outside, they can read just fine. Also, Raptor, thanks for stopping by, man. It's always good to see you. He should be streaming today as well. Build a monster truck. A motorbike. Okay, so we have those. I think I can just copy over here. You need a coaster. Well, I'm not a good coaster builder, so sadly I can't assist much with that. Do a Corvette? I mean, the problem with doing a sports car is just they're so angular and smooth and rounded and elegant, and that's really hard to do. Did I start the train station today? No. I have not. Oh, stretch limo, of course. Well, you know, for the VIP guests, such as anyone from the Rat Pack, would obviously get a stretch limo. Except for Palm. Palm will get a Wrangler. That's all he deserves. Batman's car? Maybe as an Easter egg, I could make Batman's car. And hide it around somewhere in the backstage area. A Mini Cooper? Do a plane that's way... Oh, a plane would be cool. Like, how high can we build that? Probably about, like, yay high. Oh, we could do a plane with a banner in the sky. Like one of those, either single engine planes or a biplane that's like pulling one of those long word banners. Oh, that would be cool. I might do that. Well, a Cessna. Cessna's too modern. I'm thinking more something smaller on that. An air balloon? How high can I build? I think a biplane would be cool. Another first here at Uther's Labs. Yeah, you guys come here and you get to see the very first. The first, well, it's not the first parking lot. The first large-scale parking lot. Oh, you're a pilot? I don't know, Sassandra, I'm not really here to discuss those kind of things. Kind of makes the stream a little poor of a mood. Yeah, but like I don't see a Cessna pulling those large banners in the sky though. So they could have been around. Hold on. Well, I guess maybe a Cessna can pull them. Maybe I'm just a bigger fan of biplanes. I'm taking a look at Google. It really is? I mean, based on, you know, what I'm seeing, it is. Maybe is a Cub common as well, possibly. For you, Corsair. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Tom. Is Jasper being quiet? Yeah, I mean he's just chilling out by his empty food bowl. Come here, buddy. Come here. Hey. Ah. Aww. Oh, you're so angry. Aww. Meh. Oh yeah, with the new update, the smaller screens can probably look like paintings and things. That'd be cool. Today is when I added music. Best dog ever. I mean, he's basically the size of a dog. So yeah. This music's actually really intense for Planet Coaster. Like, I feel like I need like a light show going on in the background right now. Theming at its a squirrel. What? Why a squirrel wrap? Okay. How old is Jasper? Jasper is around 6 years old. And he is a Maine Coon. Or part Maine Coon. Can you also use the screen for own design windows? Kind of. The only problem with doing that is they are Nat 3D. It's going to be a flat image. And that itself can look weird because it's not going to cast a shadow onto the building. A Maine Coon? A Maine Coon is one of the largest domesticated cat breeds. And that's what he is. What are you building today? We're working on this upper pub. It's gonna be a pub, I think. I might end up moving Hot Dog Squad. I might line it up over here just so we have more room. Like usable room for seating. Because if we split these up, it could be weird. Alright, let's quickly get rid of these tiles. So I can see what I'm doing. I think I also have to get rid of this path. Alright. Yeah, we'll find some TVs, hopefully. Can I do a full tour of the park? There's that crazy amount of stuff to see, but we can zoom out a little bit here. So this is Alpine Odyssey. This is going to be the largest park build that I've ever worked on. It's also going to be trying to be somewhat realistic or believable. I prefer the term believable, probably. We're going to have multiple themes, so we're in the European kind of theme right now. We're going to have plaza seatings. Every building is actually going to be enterable as well. So we're going to have some hot cross buns, which is a cafe. We have some outdoor plaza areas. We have a little shop here. That still needs shelving and things. We got a little clock workshop here with some balloons for sale. Also a restroom. We got a gardener's shed, which will need detailed out. The staff-only entrance to the backstage area. Some office space. This is going to be the security, or one of the security offices in the park. Let's see here. Let's just do that. Okay, and then we got our metro station. This is how people arrive to our park. So they come up from down below here, which will eventually house an actual train. But for now, they're walking, and this whole steel structure is pretty cool. Beyond that, if we scroll away from the actual park, we have a ticket booth for all of the vehicles coming to the area. And then we have the large-scale parking lot, our bus depot, bus routes, bus stations, plazas, trees, parking garages, all of our vehicles back here as well, which you can download from the workshop if you want. Yeah, no, I love the contrast because it's quite a barrier of just, it's just like, hey, modern is right here, and then it ends. Pool table for inside the pub? Well, we don't have much, okay, well, that's a problem. We don't have much room inside the pub, if you think about it. So really, I'm more worried about getting the seating in here first, and then everything else. Like, we really don't have much room. And I have exposed wooden beams sticking out. That shouldn't be there. Are you going to put things outside the official park? Yes. I do plan on. So if we go over here, there's so much room. I might end up building some sort of resort and hotel area. There's also going to be a water park. I don't know what else. I think this, like, stuff by the highway, it will generally be sparse vegetation. So we'll see. Thanks, Lion Gaming. Am I happy with fireworks? They look great. So just to show you guys, if you guys haven't seen the new update to Planet Coaster, it's pretty cool to do this from time to time. So we'll go into scenery real quick. Print fireworks. I'm going to pop it into nighttime. So eventually, we will have fireworks shows, and I will end up making a custom one. So it will end up looking somewhat like this. And you can time them for certain times of the day, you know? And so, I'm hoping around like 10:30, 11 o'clock every day cycle of the park, a type of fireworks display will happen over the lake. Technically, the lake's over here, so this is technically where the fireworks show would go. Like, out that way. But, I think that'll be cool. Has anyone built an arcade to this game to your knowledge? Both parks I frequent have one. Just discreetly suggesting something. Yes, someone has, I believe. So, Fog, I believe, is working on a very realistic park as well. In fact, his is way better than mine in terms of the detailing and especially the minor details, guys. But he streams on Twitch. And I believe he is working on some cool interiors, and he is working on the arcade. He's the guy that made the really high quality vending machine on the workshop. Am I gonna make a tropical park? I could make a tropical section to the park, sure. Put in an arcade? We'll see. We'll see. I have a lovely voice. Well, thank you. Tell you what, to get these two vending machines or facilities in here, I'm going to make them not part of the building. I think that'll be the easiest way. Did I build one ride? We do have a little bit of a ride. So I need to make this as close as possible. Am I gonna skin my rides? Yes.
Excelente.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of this music, I'll be honest. Why don't we change this a little bit in a moment. The path isn't working because this path is so close over here, it's not gonna work. Am I going for something like the Cheers pub? No. I'm fine, Mr. Potato. Always dumping my real name out there. Maybe if I just rotated this, it would be better looking.
Hot dog squad.
Like, I guess in theory I could put them both on this side. Why can't I delete this, is my question. Yeah, so I'll try and blend the shops into the park as best as, or into the building as best as possible. And I think I need to add a drink shop instead of that, so let's see what we can do. So, actually, this needs to be burgers. If this is a bar, we need burgers. Not so much hot dogs. I live currently in Maryland.
Tasty.
Tasty indeed. Okay. How high off the path is that? That's not too much higher than the normal path. So the drink, if only there was actual alcohol in here, but I guess soda would probably work the best. And that's not poking through anywhere. Luckily not. So there we go. Yes. I'm totally their cousin. Thank you, Noah. Okay, so first things first, let's click this, pay this guy $300 a month, which is a terrible salary. I kind of wish the pricing was a little bit more realistic. We can't train them yet. So I think this will work out just fine. So we can make this into the bar. Actually, no, we can't because the people will clip through it. I will make the bar take up these 2 squares. I think that'll be okay. Can I please select my roof? That would be great. Okay. Yeah, that's still plenty open. We can get some booths back there now, which will look a little bit better. Where was I born? I was born in West Virginia. That's where I was raised. And went to college in West Virginia. Okay, so we got that. This is looking good. Let's go ahead and copy the booths from down here. I did make them into a blueprint. How old am I? I am 27 years old. I was born in 1990. West Philadelphia, born and raised. Not quite. So we can get some of those in there, and I also want them on this back wall. And everywhere else, we'll build high top tables. Those are a common feature. Let's try and get the spacing a little bit more interesting for these. Change the booth color to green? Yes, I think I will do that. Probably should have done so before I made so many copies. Tell you what, let's do a neutral green there. Yes, the music did end. I didn't really like the music that they were playing currently, so I turned it off for now. So we just have some Planet Coaster music. Have I ever watched The World's End? No, I don't really watch TV or really movies. My girlfriend's gonna drag me to the movies today, but I don't really want to go. Yes, I'll be covering up the shops in just a moment. So, I need walls. Let's use wood. I think a wooden wall would be fine. Here. Uh-oh, we lost our 1 meter grid. That's no good. I'm gonna have to replace one of these small roof tiles so I can get that back. There we go. I think that looks good. Can I build an ice cream vending truck or van? Maybe eventually. Like, we have our scones cart. So really this is no different than what I would imagine the ice cream cart to be. So it's essentially the same. Make a ride? No. Not right now. We're not working on our rides. These two rides are the next episode for Planet Coaster. So they will be worked on this week. Use a standing pirate animatronic to be a bartender? Maybe. Actually, I kind of lost the place for our bar. I guess I could put the bar here. Where does the path go? Is my question. Yes, a Dippin' Dart. Yeah. Dippin' Dots are very common in the theme park zoo type world. Oh my goodness, why can't I select this board? Thank you. So does this go both directions is my question. Oh, Planet Coaster, you are not being my friend right now. This is apparently my curse to bear. So the path, it does look like it goes both ways. So I can't put the bar there. Where do I put the bar? Please speak in English. I would like to be able to understand. Maybe we'll just remove these booths. We'll put the bar in this corner. I think that would be fine. Can I continue building underground? In a sense, yes. Our metro station will be underground. Okay, so we're probably gonna break this up into 2 rooms. Planet Coaster is very hard. It kind of depends on what you're trying to do. It can be hard, but it also, just like anything else. In the middle, wrap a bar around. Well, what I might do is have an L-shaped bar here. Oh, you don't like building? Well, you can always download things from the workshop and work off that. You don't necessarily have to build everything yourself. There's plenty of great items out there. Alright, bar. Let's get a table top going first. So something like this. And we'll add some trim onto it because I think it'll just make it look better. And this will be a lighter wood. And then the bar top itself. Never thought this game could be difficult for me. Yeah, no. It's hard to just always have that creative mindset going, to be honest. Let's rotate these. Make it a little bit of a brighter side exposed. Pink, green, blue. Well, Irish bars are generally wood colors. They might have some greens in here as well, like on booths, tablecloths, things like that. But they're generally a lot of wood. At least here in the States they are. In fact, I still don't like this green. I might darken that. I think that looks better, to be honest. Am I gonna keep doing City Skylines? Yes, City Skylines will be released tomorrow. I was working on that this morning. We are adding a high school, elementary school, and some more housing near the farmlands. We are currently building a bar. Kind of Irish pub type thing. So we'll do, I think of this. One. Oh, you'll be in England for my next stream? Well, that sounds cool. I think this needs to be taller. Bar stools are generally a taller element. Okay, so we will have the bar wrapped from these. Rotate 90 degrees. Oh, don't be sorry for being late. It kind of depends on the looks of the bar. We'll see how this one turns out. Okay, so here we need to do something a bit shorter. Than what we got going on, because we need a way for the guy to get back here. First time in the stream, how do you read almost every comment? It's a challenge. it kind of makes it hard to focus on building sometimes, but I have two monitors, so that kind of helps. Let's dye that dark wood. Rotate it around. Give you ice cream. Now I'm just confused. Okay, there we go. Do I ever play CSGO? No. I mean, I did a little bit, but not, you know, I haven't really been into Counter-Strike since, like, my high school days. Or junior high days. So that would be like Counter-Strike 1.6. Hello, Golden Lion Studios. How are you? Welcome to the stream. What am I making? I'm making a bar counter for our Irish pub here. Thank you, Noah. The bar kind of is a wraparound kind of thing. Why does it gotta be Irish though? Because Americans like their Irish pubs. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be Irish, I guess, but that's just kind of the easiest thing for me to make, I guess you could say. Let's add the bottom part here. Do I have a face cam? Nope. Nope. My channel's more about the building rather than the face of the person building it. Shoot, I don't know, Golden Shot. Like, I don't really drink. I haven't been to a bar in a while. Okay. Is everything I build European? For now. In this theme, it will be. So, like, the European section is going to be here. And then we'll switch themes a little bit. I think this theme will span across this creek a little bit. And I think all of them will probably span across that water element. That way they interact with it. Yes, everything is going to have interiors. So we have shop interiors, which isn't quite done still. Cafe interiors. We got workshop interiors, things like that. Restaurant interiors. Buffering. Okay, so let's do this. So we'll have a little railing here. What happened to my wooden thing there? Okay, so how to put that back, I guess. Let's add that one. There we go. You love my streams? Well, thank you very much. We stream quite often now. Could I use billboards to show what's inside the bar fridge? In theory. The problem with billboards is that they're kind of a time-consuming process to get going. And so I don't think it would be good on stream to work too much with using billboards. Like, we have used billboards a little bit. So over here, this stone texture here, that's using the billboard. This upper floor texture is the billboards as well. Have a cinema? I don't know. We'll see. Yes, it would be cool if Planet Coaster had see-through windows. I tried using a billboard to, like, fake that a little bit. What does the billboard texture look like at night? Like this. I think it looks pretty good. Yeah, but the cinema interior, let me tell you, it's not something I want to spend a whole lot of time on. Alright, let's go in here. Fence. Oh, there's a unlit version and a lit version Puncore, so there is two, depending on what you want it to do. Am I gonna do dark rides? Maybe, eventually. Will I upload on Steam? If you're talking about the blueprint, yes, I will be uploading it to Steam. Well, it would also be odd for a park to be open so late at night as well, Golden Shot. So really it kind of depends on how you're looking at it. So when am I making the strip club? I think at the hotel we'll probably have a red light district. That looks pretty neat. I wonder, can I just like triple this up to get shells? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stuff animals on the wall? I mean, in theory, I don't know why I would want to. Am I gonna make my own custom fireworks show? Eventually, yes. Oh, that's what you mean by stuffed animals. I thought you meant like stuffed animals, like with that's not like a hunting stuffed animal kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of a cheaty way to make shells. Is this on stream? We are live. I can confirm we are live. Alright, so we got that. just say randomly we are live to screw with people on an episode. Pretty funny. Surprising, in the workshop the other day I found a filter that said requires DLC, Planet Coaster pay DLC 1. Yes. In fact, if you take a look right here, just this button right here, toggle unpurchased DLC items. There will be DLC for the game. As there should, because this game's pretty amazing. Now if the DLC is just like an item pack, I'll be a little disappointed. Because to me, that's a little bit too much like the Sims route. But if it's as long as it's adding content, such as like a water park DLC or a DLC for what else? What other? Maybe a zoo DLC. Then that would be interesting. The fireworks could have been its own DLC? Maybe. Really, there just needs to be a parking lot DLC. I think that would be the most popular DLC there is. Okay, so we got that. Okay, so that's kind of nice looking. Can I make an area designated for kids? I was thinking about adding a playground like area. We might have 2, maybe 3 of those if you think about how big this park's gonna be. Maybe I don't know where I'll put it just yet. Let's pop back in here. Okay, so we need our stools. We need our high top tables as well. We can put along here. I need to build a railing probably in this section. That might be a good idea. Move on now? Nope. If you guys are not interested in what I am necessarily building, I, 1, apologize for that, but 2, I have to take this to completion, so this is kind of where we're at. Thanks, Tombor. Yeah, anything that adds more management or just more gameplay elements. Really, there needs to be a food court DLC. One could argue that should have been in the base game, but, you know, seating areas, proper benches, like things that makes the park feel a lot more viable and alive would be pretty awesome. They need to fix the pathing system. There are things wrong with the pathing systems. Yes, when I'm done with the park, I'll upload it. Currently on the workshop, I uploaded the parking lot by itself. So if you guys want to make your own park and you want to use this as a base, you may do so. It's a little bit outdated. It doesn't quite have all the current vehicles, but you can do so. Add more variety of the track rides? I think so as well. More variety of everything. Like, to me, coasters... Like, if you take a look at how many coasters there are in the game. There's a good bit of coasters here. To me, I'm not a coaster enthusiast, so to me, I can't think of more coasters to use besides just carts. Like, the tracks themselves aren't going to look much different, in my opinion. At this point, they should just have a cart selection in the drop-down and just let you choose what cart you want. Like, adding more tracks, to me, not super important. Like, for example, this one here uses the same track as that. And this one is using the same track as maybe another one? No? But, like, all these tracks just look the same to me. How many hours in the park now? About 50-ish. Have, like, a basement food center or ride? Maybe. There's a new path, so at the roads you should change it because the new path is a concrete texture. Yes, I did upgrade our parking lot to the black asphalt texture, so you can see. It does look much better, much better. And I even updated the road, which looks much better as well. More rides like the steam train? That'd be cool. How many what in my park now? Like people in my park? Has the game crashed on you since the last update? I think once. And it crashed because I had billboards set and I deleted them in my folder. So I had a texture set, and then I deleted that texture out of my folder, and then the park would crash. More flat rides would be good. More anything that the people interact with would be good. Okay, so we got that. We got that. All right, let's get out of this building real quick and make a high top table, which is super common in bars. So we're gonna take this. We're going to break it. Just like that, and we will extend it up 2.5 table heights. Probably would be good. We'll double up this ring as well, and then yeah, making fun of it. That was amazingly not popular comment, which is hilarious to me because it was a joke. Let's see here. Wheel. We need to extend the base because it's taller, so we'll have that. And in fact, we'll have this as a little bit of a footrest. Because that's the problem with me in high tops, a little bit. There's no way to rest your foot. And if you're not super tall, it's a little weird. Okay, so that is the high top table. We now need a much taller seat for it. Did I build the tunnel map? No, I haven't done that yet. So this will eventually be reworked and re-landscaped out a lot to make it look like an actual car tunnel entrance. And the mountain will probably be jutting out a little bit more. But it's such a minor detail. I mean, it's not minor, I guess you could say. But there's a lot of details that aren't as important as just simply making the park. So we have that. How long has the stream been? We started around 11:20, so about almost an hour and a half-ish. What is a park without detail? A parking lot. Nah, you're not late. Can't possibly be late for a stream. We're building our bar stool here. Could you make iron work for the back of the chairs using icing pieces? Possible. Build a coaster? Nope. Not yet. We're not ready for it. What we're doing, we're adding some new furniture variations for the bar. Make the stool green. I don't think we can re-dye. No, we can't. We can't color this. I could possibly go into the scenery. Do I choose the ads that appear on my videos? No. YouTube does that. So if we go to flat, I might be able to... Nothing else, add a little bit of that dark green color. Just so it's showing on the table. In fact, we can do that on this one as well. It kind of makes it look like a bit of a table thing. Common theme there. So we have bar stool. Let's actually make sure this is tall enough first before I say that one's done. How old am I? 27 years old. Actually, that's decently tall enough. What if I made a billiards table? Well, then I would have a billiards table. I'm gonna shrink it a little bit because I think there's no leg room there. I think I'll shrink it about that much. Is this a bar? Yes, it is a bar. Any way to make plates? In theory, I could just expose some of the flat bits of the round shape through the item. Yeah, this stool is never going to fall off. Look, Alpine Odyssey has some exclusive restaurants and chains. Make some beer bottles. Well, I'll try my hand at that in a moment. Just making sure this is gonna work. The stools are going into the floor? Well, yes, they are. There's only so much that I can really care about how accurate they sit, you know? Hello, Graham Jeffrey. Welcome to the stream. I think that looks pretty good, though. Thank you, Jacob. Make a queue line for this section here. You have to leave? Well, hopefully you can return and hope you enjoy the stream. Also, you're going to Legoland, so have fun there. Did I play? Nope, I haven't played any Roller Coaster Tycoon game until Planet Coaster. Well, that's partially not true. I did try to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. To little success. Have I been to any Swedish parks? Nope. I haven't left the US, so have not been there. Have I played any other creative building games? All I play on this channel is creative building games. There's some high tops. I need to copy these real quick. Bring this through, because otherwise it looks weird without some glass on this wall. Alright, so we got that, that, and that. Yes, you buy Planet Coaster on Steam. What about spin tires? I do play spin tires every now and then. It's a pretty good game. And this is why I want Planet Coaster to add some proper seating, because this makes it really too difficult to do interiors, and I really would enjoy seeing the guests actually sit in these. I think that would be cool. Make some TVs. I'll put the billboards down. I won't add the texture just yet, but I can add where they would be. So we need the 2-meter lit one, I think. But you can see the billboards are actually, there's TV screens. So there would be a TV here. There would also be TV probably in this corner. Does the TV work? Kinda. Where are the police headed to? I don't know. I live in the city, guys. It's a little icy. Probably have one here. Am I still doing the bar? Yeah, we'll be doing the bar for a little while longer. A lot to make. What is my day job? I work in payroll. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Why am I talking about police? My microphone occasionally pick up police driving off in the back of the city there. What am I calling it? I have no idea. Could I place it in the Steam Workshop? There's too many parts. I can't put this on the Steam Workshop. Hey, Geekism, how's it going, man? Welcome back to the stream. Okay, so we got all that stuff in there. For those of you who do not know Geekism, he's another Planet Coaster creator. He's cool. He has a YouTube channel. And a Twitch channel, I believe. Or do you stream on YouTube? I forget. Either way, he's cool. You can check his stuff out. Oh, thanks, man. Let's copy our taller version of our high table here. The people really won't be walking in this area. Actually, we're gonna make these chairs. Stools are super uncomfortable for me. Oh, I'm cool too? Oh, I'm glad you think so. Okay, let's, I need backs for the chair. Call it the Pub Hub? That's an okay name. Okay, I need something to act as the back of a chair. So this will probably hold the backs. Am I enjoying the summer update? Yeah, it's alright. There's so many parts, guys, in Planet Coaster that I have not used more than half of them in my whole time here in Planet Coaster. Anything I can do to hide that ring? I don't necessarily like it there. I guess I could do this. Kind of an interesting chair design. Don't like it. Do you like building interior or exterior more? The exterior is a lot easier to see the progress on. Interior, not so much. Yes, no, I really wish we had more generic parts as well. Stone Cold Bar? I would have to put 316 everywhere. We have no part that's super small like that. Let's go here. Find the smallest wooden support, which is this. I think we can leave a little bit of a gap. That's fine. Would placing benches in your booths work? Yes, if benches were placeable anywhere besides the edge of a path. I think that works. I'm gonna scoot this down a little bit so it looks a little bit more attached and sturdy. So that's the high top chair there. Go back inside of our building. Up it goes, and just like that. Thank you, and thanks for stopping by. Put some lights in it. Yeah, I'll probably add some lights. Lights are kind of the final detail I usually work on. It's much easier for me to work on the large details first, and lighting to me is not a large detail. Unless like you count, I guess, lighting up a large facade for sight reasons, but Marlin's Attic Diner Pub thing. Great name. Any plans for 4th of July? Not really. I have that day off, so I might end up streaming again. How did I come up with my YouTube name? It's my gaming handle from World of Warcraft back when I played that. Yeah. Yeah, you can spend a lot of time on details like this. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I mean, a pub, but, I mean, my parents took me to these type of places when I was growing up. So, you know, people take their kids here. It's not like a crazy college bar by any means. What is my main inspiration? Google. I need to delete you out of the wall. Doesn't that looks so cool? I love that. This is looking great. Put a table with 2 or 1 chairs. Most of them will have 4. Unless someone nicks the chair to like make their own kind of custom table. I hate it when people do that, by the way. But I think this one probably would only have 3, just due to room constraints. Thank you, Tom Boer, and thank you, Jacob. So when am I building my biker bar? We might have one along the highway. We have no bikes made for it. Turn this sideways, just like that. So that's not sticking out. That is totally sticking out. Fountain somewhere, or a mini indoor fountain somewhere. The restaurant has a fountain in it. So if we go down below, this has some fountain work on it. Can you have a shout out? I mean, asking for a shout out doesn't mean I'll say your name, but there you go, you had one, in a sense. I don't really do shout outs. I enjoy more people conversing. I mean, unless you donate money, but I don't really encourage that. That's a different way. Let's work on sealing the gap between these. That's a large gap there. These tables aren't really identical, which is a problem. Red concept? Doesn't ring a bell, sorry, but I'm also terrible with names. I don't put much detail in my park? Nah, not really. Details for suckers. Sadly, I'm blocking the window here. Yeah, if I don't remember who you are, I apologize, but I'm really being honest. I am so bad at names. How did I make my YouTube icon? I have a friend from art school who actually is a graphic designer. So I paid him some money and he made me an icon. My original icon, I made myself. Have I considered a basement level bar? Not really. There's one in the town that I live in. I mean, in theory, this one is a basement bar, so you come out onto the first floor and you go down. So you could consider this a basement. But it's not a bar, it's a restaurant. A car showroom? Yeah, I'll need a car showroom. Eventually. Oh man, this is hard work thinking of all this detail. So we have all of this in here. I'm gonna need some more out here. I have to go leave soon. Make beer bottles. Okay, we can try our hand at some baubles. So, what would make the best beer bottle? Really this. Well, this is more like wine, you could say. Whoa, that's a big bottle right there. This. How long has the stream been going? For a few hours now. Oh, like some taps? Some taps would be cool. So why don't we try and make that real quick? So tap, tap, tap. How many bars should we? How many beers should we have on draft? 3 or 5? Or 4, I guess. But I prefer odd numbers. 3, 5, or 4? What? How many taps should we have here? 5. Yeah, I figured you guys would say that. Damn alcoholics. Okay. Okay, I think that's a good one. Alright. Now, we can't really put labels on these in a sense. Oh, why does it have to have the sparkle thing going through it? There's a bottle of champagne. Holy crap, there is! Oh my goodness, it's huge. Why? They give us something we needed and then they make it 20 times the size we need it to be. Okay, it's gonna be here. I think this is a good spot for it, to be honest. Man. Or, I'm gonna angle it, come out here, and we can hang it, I think, in the sky. I think that would be cool to do. Maybe tether it in the air. Would that look cool or no? I have no idea. I don't know what I'm doing with that. Mug. Ooh, hold on. Aha! Oh, perfect. This is what I needed. Okay, so place that down. Activate on trigger. Oh, great. Okay, so if I make everything red, will that just make it a solid color? Oh, it will. Perfect. So this is going to be our bottle. You can also make these bottles as well. Can I make that? Nope. How about this one? Is these ones a little bit bigger? Not really. Yeah, so these are our glasses. I'll make it white. I was just testing using red because it's very obvious of a color. All right, so we will do this color. There we go. Isn't it dangerous to drink out of a firework? Depends on how well you can hold your firework. Do not try this at home, kids. Explosive alcohol? Well, you know, it's a burst of flavor. Some golden amber? Yeah, no, so let's try that actually. Which one controls the top fade color? So if I do that and make it, let's make it that color. This one, this color as well. See, they have spirals on it, so they don't really color too well from the bottom up. White, white, amber, amber. That doesn't look good. So the pub name is set now? No, not yet. I mean, I guess I can make them just this color. Like it's super full. Oh, you love all the building? Well, thank you, Tyler Sheep. Ugh. Yeah, so this we can sink into here as much as possible. We'll recolor them. Actually, no, this is actually going to be good. If I hang these upside down, they can be the glasses the bartenders reach for. I think. Oh, you have to go? Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Am I playing the in-game songs? Yes, right now I am. White, 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 white. If I hit play, those aren't going to explode, are they? Okay, that's a good thing we tested that. Come on, let me... Okay. Yeah, give me all the beer emojis if you guys want to have a drink at the bar. Nah, I want to be a little low-key with our bar here. Let's see, these ones will be right way up, I think. Yeah, all those emojis. Look at that. Yeah, if only most jobs paid better. People would be happy. Okay, so we have all those. That's too big. That's too big. Too big. Fire. What other fireworks are there, you think? Are there some different ones? Can I turn on the TVs? Not yet. They don't really display anything unless I tell it to. I mean, I could have a few. And this one's upside down. That means most of them are going to be upside down. Well, that really kills the FPS, doesn't it? I won't have them playing animations. I'd rather them be still images, probably. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll have to download some custom images for that. And then we'll go from there. I think we're having explosive bar syndrome right now. I don't think this bar is supposed to be shooting fireworks. I think they do emit light. So if I actually turn it to nighttime real quick. They don't emit much. But they are brighter screens. Yeah, I'll add some screen captures from real TV onto them. That'll look cool. Oh my god, every time I place one of these, it shoots a firework in the air. By the way, they're not very good at busting their tables. And, oh, this will be interesting if I can do this. Because the base of these are so small. Can I get them to be little plates? Little coasters? Yeah, they kind of look like handles over there. This guy doesn't have a coaster because he's a jerk. Nor do those guys. Yeah, these are a little tall. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. They're drinking some fire whiskey. That's what it is. Okay. So there we go. I think this bar is looking pretty great, guys. So go back into the scenery tab. Bobble. I mean, these could be like bottles of what have you. Now it's a bong? Yeah, well, you know. Let's see, we got that. Does this look better? I think this will look more like a bottle, to be honest. Sitting on a shelf. Alright, the cap, red. The rest of it, do something like that. Alright. Happy early 4th of July? Well, right back at you. The bar is the bomb. Yes, it is literally the bomb. Okay, so we got that. Let's do some of these possibly in here as well. Yeah, I gotta make sure they're stocked. Just a little bit here. Like, I don't want to go overboard. What's the biggest project I've ever worked on? Well, this thing is not done yet, so I can't really claim this one. Probably the core build. I mean, 180,000 parts right now is, I think, the most I've placed. So yeah, core build would probably be on that list. I think that works just fine. Yeah, the core was a great time. Can we have a mini nuke hanging on the wall, like Fallout? From Fallout? Alright, let's line this up a little bit. Hide that section. Oh, welcome back, Golden Lion Studios. Build a custom, maybe. Put that big champagne bottle hanging from the roof by the stairs. The only problem is it's so big that it doesn't have the roof clearance, I don't think, for it. Need to bump this out just a bit. Probably add some sort of rail. So it looks like it's actually resting. There we go. You should add some pictures to the staircase area. Probably will. Is this now Bar Harbor? I mean, if you're putting a mini nuke. Well, I want to kind of avoid kind of common names like, well, it's not a common name, but like common instantly recognizable brands or things. But we'll see what we call it down the line. Wow. I think this turned out great. Okay, any other large detail pieces that this needs? Like seating, bar. Once we have the name, I can worry about adding wall details and adding more name brand specifics. But you're right, this does seem a little empty. Fire and Ale? I do like that name. Well, paintings require me to use billboards and download images. So they are kind of a time-intensive project, you could say. I'm gonna put some seating here. Just a bit. Nah, I don't want any queue lines here. This one does. If I can get out of the building. It has a little bit. Alpine Odyssey Brew Company. Well, it's not a brew house. It's just a pub. There's no brewery attached to this at all. It's kind of what you see is what you get. Make a bartender? Yeah, I can throw a guy back behind here real quick. Let's see, which... There's a few sitting pirates nowadays? There we go. Is there any other seating, guys? Yeah, they need some different... If I turn these off, what does it do? Because they're just saluting at that point. It just doesn't look good to me. No. Whoa! Hey, janitor guy. Kind of popped up there. Sitting cowboys, but sits on the... Oh, that's so stupid. Why do they do that? There's really... Okay, so, bartender. Let's have some people leaning here and there. The other sitting pirate has a... Hold on, let me just look for set. Yeah, so you can see he has a spyglass. So he still has something in his hand. Pool table and some arcade games in the open part, like this section here. Well, all the people are going to be cramming into this section, so they'll be just clipping through it all. And so that would look really... Now, this guy's the bouncer for the pup. Or I guess I could make this guy the bouncer, in theory. I think that's enough animatronics. Anything more would look weird. Can you change the color of the animatronics to break the people up? I can. Apparently. I didn't even know I could do that. That's gonna have a white coat. Red. Red. Red? Red pants? Really, that's all the color options that I have here? Dark blue. Give him some blue jeans, I guess. He's doing a good job, and that's why no one sits down. Yeah, no, that's makes sense. Can I put actual sitting benches inside the prop ones? No. I'll show you why. Because Planet Coaster has limitations on how benches and stuff work. So all of these are really close to the edge of a path. And you can see it just snaps to the edge. Like, I cannot rotate it 90 degrees and set it because it just rotates. They really need to change that. Like, unlock benches from pathing, please. It's kind of really annoying. I don't like it. Put a hanging clock somewhere. Not many clock options to choose from. Guess here fits a clock just fine. Oh, you gotta go? Alright, well, thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, I think I am done. Yes, this should have a snap on and off toggle. I agree. I think I'm pretty much done with this interior for now. Make them half circle type booths. You'd get the bench far enough and make it half circle types are much bigger, and like I wanted to try and cram as much seating as possible in here. Add some green and white bunting. I could. Subscribe to Uthers on one of the TVs. That'd be hilarious. I should just have that everywhere. Or just have it be playing one of my videos. That'd be funny too. You need tips on making a building more detailed. In my park, I am building a downtown square with those taller buildings, but can't seem to get them detailed that much. And items you can recommend. Google is a wonderful place to look to get ideas. That's where I would start. So like all of these items like have references in Google somewhere. Now I do change them a little bit because copying 100% is almost more time consuming than just winging it. But Google's a good place to start if you don't know what else to do. The best thing I can say is have vertical elements going up. So for example, the corners of your buildings, also by your windows. And every so often you want to have these framing elements, like it's almost like crown molding going up the building. Now this is old like Tudor style buildings, so they don't quite transfer over to modern buildings, but go look at like New York, like 14-story tall buildings. They have very clean facades. Why is there always a blue haze indoors during the day? It's not a blue haze. It is a... This is how they rendered shadow. So, it's the same color as right here, but just indoors. So it's just how they rendered shadows in the game, which have gotten a lot better since the original alpha. This is currently where we're at. Alright. So we are on pretty much the second half of the stream. We have done that interior. Is there anything else you guys want to see kind of worked on? We can either work on a new car. We can work on this plaza over here possibly. Bust out some walls in this structure to see what interior space we have. What do I think of the new TV supports? I haven't really looked at them. Question is, where are they at? Ports. TV. A train platform would be cool. Okay, here it is. These? I mean, we need more pieces like this, to be honest. They look pretty handy. They could be used for some cool stuff. You have to go? Well, thanks for stopping by. Plaza. The train platform will be done in an actual episode for this series. No problem, Procro. So, to make the train platform, we're just gonna go here. We have to first build this area. I would get copyright striked so quickly to make that into a video. Like, I can't use copyright music. Can't build a roller coaster yet either. This area needs... So tell you what, why don't we do the plaza and take a look on the interior on this thing. By the way, in case people are wondering, we're going to do something kind of cool. We're going to save before I do this. I'm going to go ahead and open up the park. Hit play. So people will actually kind of pop in here. There we go. Yes, shadows are generally a bluer color. He is correct in saying why the shadows are blue. Shadows tend to be a cooler color. Light areas tend to be a warmer color. That's kind of how it works out. I really like this shadow for some reason. Okay, so let's take a look in here a little bit. This is kind of our gardener's shed. So I'm thinking if I can just copy this a little bit in here. Just to hide the fact that that door is way too wide. We can then, I guess, make some space, and we can probably hang pots and flower pots and things in here. The building you made no, it does not glow at night. I used the billboard that does not glow, so they do not. There is a version that does, so you have to be careful. Path lighting at the metro platform. Yeah, I mean, we have lights in the structure itself. So if we go into dark, you can see we do have lights here. The interior can look modern. I'm just keeping the stone because that follows along with the building a little bit more. But for example, we can use this as shelving. So we can use modern elements in here. Let's go ahead and add some flooring, which would just be rough concrete, because that's really what they would use. Dirt floor? Nah. They would use concrete. It has to support this car, so they need something somewhat proper in there. Is there going to be a centerpiece to this park, like Disneyland? Every section is going to have a little bit of a custom piece. Please don't spam my chat. All right, thanks, Geekism. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good one. So every little section is going to have their own little weenie. I don't know if there's going to be like the park kind of main one. But for this one, the coaster is going to have a nice big windmill, which is going to be very visible from right here. It's going to be a nice viewpoint. And hopefully that's also going to be visible from out across here. So you're going to see that kind of poke up as well. So we'll see. Remove the curb? Yeah, I should remove the curb. Where is it in this building? I think it's over here. I guess I'm not denying that there would be a potential of that somewhere. Why? Oh, I can't remove the curb. It's not on the ground, so I actually cannot do that. Sorry. I'll just take it all the way through, just so the pattern continues at least. Yeah, we're gonna essentially have additional little ones throughout the park. Just many weenies, you could say. So here's some shelving. Let's think of a roof. Kind of seal this off. I guess we could just... I think something textured would be nice. There's not that many bottom textured things. I mean, wood can also work here. Now the problem with this floor, sometimes it pokes through to the edge and can look a little weird, but in this case it's not doing that, so that's good. So yeah, this is our little garage. Let's add an access door for him. In all the backstage doors, I kind of want to just use this common theme door. I don't have to necessarily make a custom one every time, but just make it look like it's for staff. Thanks, Creamseed Crunch. Thanks for stopping by, man. And I will try and keep up the great work. It would make a valuable office space and things like that. I'm just not gonna go into that much detail. I'm just gonna try and keep the interiors to the first floors and try and keep them the detailed areas, or areas where you can see into. Like, I can see into this building, so I'm gonna do the interior. I can't see into this section, so I'm not gonna do the interior. Otherwise, I would be here forever. Hey, people are showing up. Look at that. All right, Mr. Potato, thanks for stopping by and have a good lunch. Thank you, Joey Boonstra. If you have the time, could you explain to me why, when I am building and press X, I do not get the advanced move option? If you are selecting a piece that is only buildable onto a grid, such as wall pieces, roof pieces, and certain columns, you cannot use advanced move because they cannot be used like that. Did you know that you can use billboards behind windows to light them? What do you mean? I'm gonna test this. Like, I did try and use billboards to light my windows, like I could see through into the interior. That didn't look good. You have to explain more, or I might look it up later. A dog kennel? Why do I need a dog kennel? You need to put lampposts? Yeah, I do need more street lighting. This is currently all we got right now. Put a garage door on both ends of the maintenance garage. That may be a good idea if there is road access behind. I mean, there's a door right here. So really all you have to do is drive through, come this way, and back into the garage. I don't know. I don't think it's super necessary. Maybe this car never leaves this area. Maybe they pull up and drop things off from behind and then just carry it into the garage. Oh, thank you, Gene. And I'm glad that helped you out. Do you need a fast and good PC for Planet Coaster? To go into this amount of detail, yes. I mean, you could build it on a poor PC. You're just going to be getting 5 FPS. Sorry, links are disabled. But I can find it if that is the case to backlight a window. So, yeah, let's make our street lamp. I think that'll be a good thing to do. What's a good European street lamp look like? That's what I want to know. European street lamp. Images. You gotta go to lunch? Alrighty. Have a good one. Let's see. I run the game on my laptop, 30 FPS on an empty park, 720. Yeah, you can even downscale, like run it in windowed mode, and you can get even a little bit more FPS out of it. As you can see, our park is a little popular. And this is the problem we're gonna run into is up here. Like this is one of the pathing problems that I would like them to fix. You can see this. They don't want to come up here and turn. I might submit this as a bug because I don't like that. That shouldn't really be happening. But hey, they're up here in the bar. They're actually inside, and it doesn't look like they're clipping into anything. So it's just a win, I think. Something a bit more fantasy. Okay, let's take a see what lights we have to use. So building. Let's put a column down. Best way to start any sort of building. Hello, Shadow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, so we'll put a building down here, just so we can have something to work off of. Now the top of my lights. I do like these. So let's see how we want this to work. Sign. What do we got that we can use? I guess this could potentially work a little bit. Doubles or quads on the lights? Maybe. Here, let's get the pole first. I think that'll be a better start than what I'm doing there. A scenery item might work better for that. Oh, what do we got? We got what bit rates? I don't know. I don't know what bit rate I'm streaming at, to be honest. Trying to find something cool to use. I want it to be almost completely scrap built. posts and hanging devices and lanterns. I wonder if I could do something like this and hide the security cameras. Do you have a plan of what you're going to look like before you start building, and does it look approximately what you envisioned? I have a rough, poor idea of what I want it to be theme-wise, like European theme. That's about as much detail as I plan ahead. Otherwise, I do gray box into my structure. So on my channel, you can actually find a tutorial on how I build. It's like Building Basics is the series. So I gray box out the shape. So I use rough stone as a wall and roof and things like that. And I actually rough in, you know, the peaks of the roof where I want those to be. I rough in where the columns are going to be. But in terms of what I want the build to look like before that, no, I have no idea. I just start playing around with shapes. Yeah, if I hide security cameras on this, I think that'll be an interesting way. Nope. These produce light? They don't really produce light. Will there be lakes and streams? Yes, so you can see the rough layout. It kind of looks like a dude jumping in the air, but things will change as we keep working on it. That's just a rough guideline to follow. I mean, this is such a European light. Yes, you ask that every time, man. I do remember you. Alright, you have to go? Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. So you guys can really see my, I don't know. Sometimes I'm just bad at building. Like, these are the areas that I struggle in. I don't struggle so much with architectural things. I struggle more with these weird specific details. Oh, what do I want to use? Screw it. Let's see here. I think that'll be okay for the pole. I don't know. It's still too thick. How many people are in the park? 3,885 right now. Quite a few. One or two people are in the park right now. Trying to fit their way in. The bar is getting a little packed, but only on the front section, it seems. This is what we worked on today, GSJ. Yeah, no, I'm no good at crafting lampposts. I can't argue that. Like, some people are just absolutely amazing at them. I am not one of those people. Not at all. What can I use to craft this thing? I mean, I could just go the old school solution. Okay. That's... You're just saying things. Just stop. It's really annoying. TV stand? The TV stand will probably work, to be honest. Tell you what, let's do this. And then we will add this as our custom arms, probably. Recolor the candy stick as and use it as a pole. See, I wanted to try that. Here, we'll give that a shot in just a moment. I'm somewhat onto something. Alright, so that is as tall as the lantern can be. Wrought iron street lamp. See, I was looking at those. I actually have it up on my other monitor right now. You know, these? Yeah, I'm looking. It's just, I'm drawing a blank in terms of what pieces to use for what. It's kind of the main problem. Let's see. I'll recolor the candy stick in just a moment, guys. By the way. That's too large. This will work just fine. For some sort of base on it. We'll just color it black. 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 Alright, we got that. Some Christmas world decorations. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try. Okay, we got that. Oh, by the way, there's 5,200 people in the park right now. All here for a parking lot and 2 rides and a few restaurants and a bar. It's amazing what just straight scenery count can do. Why don't we add a bit of a better base on here? Something a little bit wider. That'll look fine. The computer must be insane. Yeah. To be honest, it a little bit is. And then we'll color these black. Yep, I'm even on the highest graphics. Let's get rid of these lower icings. It's not open enough, I don't think, just yet. Now add some different ones. Something that looks even more fancy, probably. Like something like this. If I can. Center that up. Everything's off center, it feels like. It feels like I've been rotating things incorrectly. There we go. Yep. Not a fan. It just bulks it up too much. It's not. It just doesn't look right to me. And I could add... That'd be funny if that actually fit. Alright, well, you're done. GG. Yep. It's one complicated pull. It's probably overcomplicated. To be honest, but oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you like the streams. Alright, let's add some lights to it. Come on. Please let me select this light. Okay, no, that's fine. I didn't want to select it anyways. Okay, now it's selecting the right one. Now the wrong one. Now the right one. There we go. Perfect. I think this will work. I might have to make it a little bit taller. I don't know. Maybe I don't like this. It's my favorite coaster in real life. I haven't ridden many, and I'm not much of a coaster enthusiast. So I'm not really probably the best person to ask. But if I was forced to make a choice, probably Loch Ness Monster. I've already shown my face, so I don't have to. I saw a golden shot. I'm just being stubborn and trying to make my own. I actually can't change the color of these lights. Yep, you just have to search for it and you'll find it. Yeah, the wooden elements at the top do make it look a bit bulky. How do I only have 17,000 subs? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just uploading videos. Should I have a hanging basket beneath these? Nah, that's just... It is really low. I really should make it taller. So face them like this, I guess you're saying? Opposite of this and slanting down towards the center. See, now it just sounds like you're speaking in tongues. Yeah, I'll do, once we're done, I will, go over kind of all the stuff we made today. I wonder if a wooden post looks good. Not really. I think I know a good pole to use for it though. Not these roads. I think I'm fine with these ones remaining tile just so they look different. But we have replaced the roads with a new road tile. Alright, thanks, Adriel. I'll take a look at it. Bow things? What do you mean, bow things? Got a square post? Nope. Besides using a plank of wood that I know of. Really, I'm kind of okay with this. It just needs something at the top, I think. Like, in theory, I could add a 5th light. Like, in theory, that would work. Could also be a bauble at the top, you're right. See, I don't use baubles often, and so I forget about them so many times. Let's see. Copy you all the way up. Let's see, black. Sorry if I'm not talking too much right now, guys. I'm just a little annoyed at this structure. So I'm kind of working overtime a little bit. Oh god, that looks terrible. Why is that such an off color? It's like too black. Especially compared to everything else. And I don't like these. See, this is what happens when you become really picky. Just letting you guys know. Okay, so scroll down. I don't know what I'm doing. Not at all. Do I know what I'm doing? Alright, let's do that, and... Well, it's a thing. Okay, we have too many people. I need to kick everyone out. I can't even see the road. Alright, well, if you want to see what it looks like to see about 6,000 people rush out of park, this is it. Is there any way to fix the lag on Planet Coaster, or to try putting my graphics on low? Try downscaling the resolution. Goodbye. You can leave the bar. You can leave the rides. Keep the guest count low too. That works. Okay. That's quite a lot of people. Yeah, no, I should definitely put the coaster and just launch it down this main street right now. And the thing is, like, the park is... I mean, if this is 1/5 of the park, then we're going to end up having 30,000 at least people in our park before the ride inflation, so that'll be a lot. Thanks for stopping by, man. Alright, let's change it to nighttime. World access. The park will be uploaded when we are completely done with it. And then you'll have access to it. There is a copy of the parking lot online if you want to take a look at that. But until then, thanks, Patrick. Yes, there are flowers on the thing now. Let's see, this'll work, I think. The gardening looks nice, thank you. Oh, I'm glad you like the lattice. Do a collab with other YouTubers? Oh, I'm doing a collab with Rudy Rincomel right now. I don't know. I'm not a crazy fan of these lanterns that I made, to be honest, still. I think they're quite subpar. I'm better than Silverette? No. I don't think there's really a contest. We're all Planet Coaster creators, really. Put lights by the windows. Yeah, I probably will. Will you play other game that's not on my channel? And what game is it? Well, I mean, I upload other things than Planet Coaster. Have I considered how the coaster tracks are brought to the construction site? No, I have not. I probably should. I'm doing my own parking lot, and I put in a big limited access loop road for trucks and stuff. That's pretty cool. That's a good solution. Oh, you like them? Well, thank you. Not a big fan of them just yet. Nah, guys, don't bug them. Quality beats. I think it looks a little bit more lit up now. Yeah, so like a lot of this will be backstage area around the edge of the park. So I figured there's going to be plenty of road points that I can kind of put them at. Oh my goodness, there are still people in my park. Please leave. You're in queue for a ride. Like, the park is closed. Where's my security? Where is my security? Park management. There you go. Some cutter lights? I mean, I kind of just like the yellow, to be honest. Just because I guess I like the European town feel. But I could. I mean, I might be able to put some spotlights here and there for lighting the buildings. Well, I still have to create the overhang addition onto these roof pieces, so I might be able to do some like looking down or up to those. Eventually would be okay. Thanks for stopping by, Lewis. Glad you enjoyed the stream. Okay, so for those of you who missed what we built today, if we pop in here, we were working on the upper bar area as a new restaurant. So we made some custom bar stools. A nice bar that kind of juts out into the floor a little bit. We're using our fireworks as mugs. We are using baubles as just extra, I guess, liquor cases. We are, we just have a burger shop up here. Also, Gulpy energy drink. We got some high top tables, some booths to go in here as well. So things are being spaced out quite nicely. Other than that, since someone's asking for a full tour, we'll just go ahead and give that. This is the main street of the European section, which is great. We are still working on interiors in all the shops. This is the lower restaurant area. Down here has Pizza Pin and some Pip Shop water. Also a restroom, of course. Gotta have that. A nice lattice outside just to break up the street level a little bit and to increase one side from the other. This over here is going to be another interior. Not quite sure exactly what we're going to fit in this slightly odd shaped building. Over here in this brick building we have some type of just a memento shop. Still needs some more shelves for items. This plaza over here we have our fresh scones cart. Add a handrail to the staircase? Yes, I'll add one when we do that, yes. And here is a balloon shop, kind of somewhat of a clock shop. It's not done. We got some sort of gardening shed with a gardening truck in here. This is like an office. It's also the entrance into the backstage area, or at least one of them. This will end up being some sort of security office as well over here. This is all the ticket booth structures and the main entrance to the park and front plaza, which looks pretty good. This is our coffee shop down here. Boop. Just like that. We have some backstage elements, at least just boxed in right now. This is this is totally the front of the park. Our bus station and metro station. This is how guests get into the park itself. Over here we got our ticket booth for parking lots and some cars coming in here. We then have a connecting road that goes all the way down here to colored parking lots. We have our bus depot, kind of hidden behind a fence as well. Some bus stations, and then our parking garages, which are really cool. Surprisingly, the most well-known thing I don't know why I'm just known for parking lots now, but it seems to be the running joke of everyone else. But yeah, this is Alpine Odyssey currently. It's quite large. Quite a big project we're working on. And eventually, once we get the park all circling this lake and everything, we will have a nice firework display going, which I'm actually just gonna set up a temporary one here. And we'll just switch it to night, so that eventually this is what people will be seeing when it becomes nighttime in the park. I think if I just hit play, oh, I really can't just play these at once. Where is the computer for these? Here, 1. So yeah, it'll eventually have this kind of feel to it, which would be cool. Actually, I'm going to. I can set these. Activates only on trigger. At specific times, add time. So I just want to see what this looks like going off all at once. So 11 p.m. Where's the consoles for this one? Is it sunk into the ground? Why is this never easy to do? Okay, here's this one. Specific times. Let's see, add times. So 11 p.m. Where is the console for this one? It's right here. Cool. Specific time, 11 p.m. There we go. This is going to be an explosion, let me tell you. 0, 0. I think this will work. Let's see here, 10 and 59. Or it won't work at all. I'm going to speed up time. Okay, here we go. 2:11 p.m. to watch everything explode into the distance. It's been a while since I've actually had to just play out. Definitely my favorite park that I've ever made. What if it had carriage ride service? Oh, that would be cool. I should do that. You guys need to stop giving me good ideas, because I keep building miscellaneous things. So, at 10:50, we'll probably stop the thing. So we can see an impressive fireworks show off into the distance. Why'd you do that? I'm assuming it's because I only have the park open between certain times. Midnight. Yeah, horse and buggy would be an awesome transport ride. In fact, the rail, it wouldn't use like a rail, it would just use like a pathing system. I think that would be pretty cool. What am I going to do in the next speed build? Our next speed build will be the first 2 rides in the park, which would be pretty cool. Remember Stonehearth and Medieval Engineers? Yeah. I'm waiting for Stonehearth to get a few more updates. Stonehearth is a really good game. I have never seen time tick by so slowly in this game. It's gonna be a janky mechanical horse on an obvious rail. Yeah. Well, the thing is, if they gave it the same pathfinding that the people have, and just you made little kiosks that you just stamped onto a previously made path, I don't think it would have to be. I think that would be a workaround, you know? And you know what? Screw it. We'll let 500 people into the park for the fireworks show. Am I going to build some sort of centerpiece, like a Disney castle or something? Possibly. Not quite sure exactly what I'm going to build on that lake yet. Can you put the park after every video on Steam? Nope. The park will be uploaded all at once it's done. The lights above the lattice look too big for that area? Possibly. Why is it doing that? Guys. I don't understand why it's doing that. It is literally skipping what I am trying to set up here. Okay, screw that. We're going to plan B. AM. 2 AM. Pause. I'm just changing the time when this thing starts. Where's the other console? There's this one. Right? 2 AM. And then this one's like down here, right? Yes. AM. Would you look at that? It's almost as if I know what I'm doing sometimes. And now we hit play. And wait for... It's probably going to be a shit show, to be honest. It's going to look terrible. But I want to see like all 3 fireworks go off at once. And yeah, I think I mean, it doesn't have like a grand finale at any means, but boy, it looks pretty cool, don't it? How long does that go for? Like that's really long. All right, so that's it. So the stream has been going on for a while, and I am sad to say that I am basically done. I am super hungry. I have to go catch a movie, and also go work on some other things like City Skylines for you guys tomorrow. Looks great in 144p. It probably does. You're exactly right. So we'll make it daytime again. Alright, so if you guys have any last minute questions, now is your chance. I'll probably answer a few if you have any. Or any last minute suggestions before I go. Let's check. See what's going on here. Boo! Don't boo my fireworks. No leave, please. Oh. I might be streaming again on Monday or Tuesday, to be honest. It may not be Planet Coaster, though. Well, thanks for stopping by, Chandler. Yeah, if you guys want a shout out or something, now would be a good time to get one. Are you cool, Noli? You're about as cool as a cucumber. Yeah, good DLC items would be amazing. What movie am I seeing? She's dragging me to Wonder Woman. So that's where I'm going to go. Get to go see that movie. I don't think they're doing Wonder Woman quite right. Like, I don't think she is as imposing as Wonder Woman should be. In my opinion. But I haven't seen the movie yet, so I'll reserve judgment until then. Gonna try a pineapple on a ham pizza yet? Nope. No pineapple on a pizza, ever. Hey, our 500 guests are arriving again. I think 500 is a good guest number for this park. Like, I think this spacing of people will end up being kind of the final size, just because of how big the park's gonna be. And when people are moving about, I think this will be about right. Add a giant greenhouse with a roller coaster inside? Possibly. That may not be one of my projects that I'm working on the side. Who knows? Oh, I had to do this too. Delete. Yeah, it's a much more manageable crowd. 500 people. I'm gonna add Irish flags to the pub. Maybe. Like, when I say Irish pub, it is an Irish pub, but also not quite. Like, it's just loosely inspired by one. Like, there's a lot of detail that isn't really captured. And I still like the little vaulted ceiling. It's pretty cool looking. An aviary would be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool one day. Especially if they added some animals. Anyways, it looks like little question time is over. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and also thank you for those who did donate. That's pretty awesome of you. If you guys have any ideas and suggestions, you can also go ahead and contact me on Twitter, twitter.com/Truthless. Also, go ahead and subscribe, leave a like, leave a comment. You guys know what to do. And I'll see you guys next week, or the next time we stream. I might do a random one this week here as well. So, till then, see you guys later.